Hello and welcome back to Gaming with Gadget. I am Gadget and we are here playing another episode of Rimworld. Alright, let's see where we're at. So we're still fighting the tummy worms and we're still dealing with a bunch of issues. The anima scream still hasn't gone away. That's going to take some time. Um, it's just kind of a fact of life. However, one of the things that I'm realizing that we really need to take care of is we have bodies everywhere and they're really impacting everybody's mood. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going through. That one's already, there we go. Okay, that's fine, no storage space. But basically what I want to do is I need to take care of this. This is just outrageous. They're looking at them all the time and it's causing problems. So, hauling. Yep, you'll be hauling. You'll be hauling. Very good. Very good. Obviously, I'm going to take the mood hit, but I just really need to get these out of here. Yep, you too. Haul that one. Uh, again, it is a mood hit, but it should be the last one. And of course, I expanded the size of the zone so that they'll all fit. There we go. Get in here. Oh, phew. I was like, what is he doing? Ambrosia sprout. Very nice. We'll have to check on that in just a moment, though. But first things first, get these knocked out off our plate. One of the other reasons I need to, and I'm working so desperately to kind of fix some of this stuff, is I have a concern that eventually one of our dragons that are going to be wandering in and out of our tile here, um, they're eventually going to want to target our animals, like this guy. Yeah. At what point will he start eating our stuff? And the truth is, I don't really need him doing that at all, ever. So one of the things that'll be happening is that once we get all the animals in, that, or the wall's done, we'll get all the animals in. Ambrosia sprout. Oh, very nice. It's within our walls. So this is a little trick that you can use. You can paint a zone. And what'll happen is the moment this is ready, well, not the moment, obviously, but you know how the colonists can be. But what you do is you turn off the sowing so they don't plant any plants, and when it's ripe, it'll trigger the game to say, hey, you need to go harvest that, and they will. So, and of course we had stupidity happen. Not really stupidity, but no more dead bodies. Very good, very good. Very good indeed. And that'll help with some of the moods. Because that's going to go away by tomorrow. That'll be gone by tomorrow. Working on the bedrooms. Want to go ahead and turn this off so that our guys will also go in here. Okay. Basically what I'm trying to do is build the walls, get in a position where we can start traveling and going places, taking advantage of some of these quests, but also know that our remaining population will be safe and secure. Disturb sleep. Well, gosh darn it. Knock it off, whoever's doing that. Yep, observe corpse. So tomorrow we should start seeing moods start to increase. Oh, looks like we've got 24 more hours on that, so we have one more day of Anima Scream. And they said that, or at least from what I read, it won't sprout until after the other one is gone. But yes, my main concern is this dragon. I do want the egg. I do not want to be its dinner. So, tally ho. Forward we go. Yeah, his mood's super awful. That's gonna be a good one to get rid of. Still sick. How are you doing with that? I hope these go away soon. Really, they do? Oh, yep, quest. Uh-huh. I would love to do this. However, it's the 14 days, and the fact that we still don't have our outer wall. This really does need to be our focus. Granite. Let's see, what else do we have? Slate's no good for that. Sandstone? How? I think sandstone's worse than... Let's see, sandstone's 420. Insert your jokes on your own. Versus limestone, right? Okay. Slate, of course, is I think 3 something. Yeah, 390. Yeah, we don't want to do that. I mean, I guess if we were desperate. So, let's go back. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap some of these out for limestone is all. Yep. Just because we have more of that. That's all. That'll ease some of the burden off of... Because the problem is we have lots of slate. Well, how good is a marble wall? Am I really kind of screwing this up, maybe? Animal needs treatment. Oh, you're fine. That's gonna be gutworms, or parasites, I mean. Yep. Even Keth is kind of grumpy. He's usually pretty good. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Give it a few more hours, everybody's moods will start going up. The corpse thing really kind of hit everybody hard, but again, that's why I was absolute imperative that we got that taken care of. Yep, we missed one. Okay, that's fine. And then, huh. I know that's gonna not improve his mood. I just hope when he breaks, that he breaks in a halfway decent way. Yeah, that sucks. Why'd you eat raw food? Who's not cooking? We do kind of have a food issue, actually. If I'm being quite honest. Maybe we need to... Not really digging that. Let's try that. Grab a couple of them. Just to kind of pad our food supply. I do want to stay away from the dragon. Cargo parts with apparel in them. Okay. Sure. Thanks. This get roofed? Very good. Okay. Who's close? Now the reason for roofing this is that now even if it rains, I can take care of that. Willow, what are you doing? You're... Okay. You're gonna hate me because I'm gonna disrupt your recreation time, but come light this on fire and then you're going to do whatever you want. There. Because I just shot your mood all to crap. Yeah. That's okay. There we go. Now we're cooking. Because the game will, on some settings, kind of auto-send rain if you suddenly have fire on your map. It's trying to be helpful, but sometimes it's not very helpful. Sometimes you want the things to burn. Okay. Oh, complex furniture. Good, good, good. Very good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do magicite refining. We're still waiting We don't have a level 12 person, apparently. Ah, okay. Ward off malaria and gutworms. Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's slow this down. Okay. What is that? Wormwood tonic. So... I wish there was like a... I don't know. Take it once every 5 days. If nothing else, it'll consume it up. Flu tonic. Oh, last 4 days. Okay, hold on. Edit. It tells me. All I have to do is pay attention. And then flu tonic is every 3 days. Let's see. The nice thing is once we set this up, we won't have to deal with it anymore. And then just as we have the things, they'll use them. And if we don't have any, that's fine too. And that's every 3 days. Okay. Didn't we... Now again, dealing with the fact that I play 2 different games, but wasn't there an apothecary table or some sort of drug lab thing that we had? It's obviously been a couple days. Is that a... Oh, I thought that was a hospital bed for a minute. Like, oh, do we really want to pass on that? The beauty is now we can make vents. That's another sewing table. So we can now stabilize room temperature a little easier, which is kind of handy, kind of nice. Very good. You can tell that they were clearly using that as their station. Okay, I'm not seeing it, but that's okay. Yep. So, let's see what we can do now. Oh, we can make our own apothecary table. We don't need to pilfer one. Even better. Alright, let's get that going. And let's see. Now, where we're really going to come out ahead, of course, is furniture. So now we can make our own stuff, which is going to be helpful in that we no longer have to take and chairs in general, if I remember right, furniture, are better comfort-wise. See, comfort 0.7 versus 0.5. So at the very least, we want to definitely start switching chairs out wherever we can. Let's at least make those normal now that we can make them. And we're going to start destroying chairs. Major break risk. Borrow, what's the matter? Well, go eat. Yeah, I don't know why you're eating raw food. We do have food. Who's the cook? Do we only have one cook? Oh, we need to fix that. Yes, we only have one cook. So who's a backup cook for us? Let's make you a backup cook. Not that you're great at it, but I just feel like we're eating raw food too often. And for a colony this small, we really shouldn't be eating raw food. We should be more than able to cover our food consumption needs. Yeah. Let's get rid of these stools. Okay, and Willow has a point. Let's go ahead and see where we can put that. Let's see, what does this get us? Level 2. Thick skin increases resistance by 12%. Or... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're not to a point where we can start refining the magicite. We can't even grow it yet, let's be honest. So we're a little further away from that than we probably would really like to admit, but we are a ways away. We're going to have another round of food coming in, it looks like. Corn is getting there as well. Now I know I still haven't put in any entryways in and out. Yeah, I get it. You're still grumpy. Yep. Like another couple days. I don't know why you're so underground or outdoors. Why are you harvesting them? Do I have you on just the worst thing ever? You're only a backup grower. But you're also my hauler. Let's see, is there something better I could do like that for you? You do that before you go and grow. It should put you inside a little more often. Let's see how that works out. Oh, really? Yeah, that's not good. That makes me grumpy. Especially since we want to be careful how much meat we're consuming off the map, only because we do have, of course, that dragon. And I am still trying to be very cautious around it. I don't trust it. It's probably going to turn on us at any moment. I don't know how aggressive. Hide in room. Well, you know what? If you're going to break, that's the way to do it. That's what I do when I'm sad. Just go to my room. Shut out the outside world. Okay. Yeah, and you have an ugly room. We are working on it. Ah, that reminds me. Okay, dirty cooking area. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Visitors. Okay. Anything to trade, or you just... I don't think they do. But maybe they'll buy something, right? Right? That'd be nice. Come buy our stuff. See, there's the drug lab. But is that different than this? Yes. Somehow. So let's do this. Let's install this. We'll compare the two, and then we'll go from there. Because the truth is, I'm just not 100% sure what the difference is going to be. So rather than destroy it out of ignorance, we can just, you know, take the time to check. And then, I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, cancel. What are you doing? Yeah, I don't want you either. Where is there more marble? We may be just out of marble. And if we are, that's fine. I just need to switch those over to something else. Looks like we are. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just change some of these rooms out. No. Since we know we don't want to build... Okay, well fine, be difficult. So, let's try that again. Since we already know that some of these slate's not really adequate for walls because of its strength, let's go ahead and change some of these rooms over to slate since we have plenty of it. Yep. And we'll go from there. Alright. Willow's getting some nibbles in. Ugh. Food issues. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to make our fields bigger. I just can't trust that we have enough food stability long term to really keep this going. Another ambrosia sprout? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Getting distracted here. Expand zone. You. Expand zone. Yeah, we can live with that. Where is this one at? Wow, and it's just right by us as well. Okay. Yep, major break risk. I get it. Oh, okay. I guess I should have seen that coming. I wasn't thinking about it. Because our wall is going to break the... Yeah, we're just going to have 2 zones. Which means we have a couple of spots extra that we don't need. So we are going to go like that. There we go. Yes. Okay. Okay. Got in progress. Getting somewhere. Keth is still building. I am going to go ahead and remove the plans now that we got that part figured out. Won't cancel our construction, but it will get rid of the little faintly blue squares. And I still haven't, like I said, developed any entryways, but we'll get there. Thinking over here, just, ooh, maybe up here. Ugh. Got a lot of geothermal. At some point I need to crack into this. Gosh, okay. We'll just have to see how that goes. Alright, moods overall should be starting to improve. Because we shouldn't have the... Why are you... Well, I can't help you with the empathy thing. I'm not even sure where to begin. Okay. Yep. Let's even get somebody else to do this. Willow, what are you doing? Okay. Yep. Yep. We're just gonna throw that on your lap. Oh, and we need to check our animal hauling zones. Yep. See, I knew it. There we go. Malaria. Oh! Oh! Very good. Very good indeed. Alright. So let's see what we can do here. The animal needs rescue. Somebody will go get it. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we may want to think about getting in the go juice. Make a mana potion. Alright. Not great options, but we'll go with it. Oh, you're still down. Did nobody... Uh-oh. The aminals are getting into the beer or something. Okay. Clear allowed areas. Cats. Where are you allowed? Ah, clear. Yeah, you're not going to be allowed in there anymore. Even worse. Okay. I get it. Now what do I do about it? Thinking. Because that means other animals are going to be getting in there too. Okay, I'm going to put the cats on graze. The cat. Hopefully he doesn't die, because he is awful, awful. Okay, you. Rescue. There we go. Rescue the poor kitty. Yeah, that happens. I'm not sure where it got alcohol at. I'm not sure what it was counting as alcohol, but I get it. We do have a boatload of coffee and tea, though. Holy cow. Our stay was okay. Alright. I think I can live with that. Now, let's see what we got here. Okay. Appetite. Okay. So not a lot of options yet, and that's because we just haven't, yeah. Obviously we're gonna have to get into that, and then, okay. Okay, interesting. Must be able to make it out of something else. Okay. So these tables definitely do different things. Which is fine. Make that normal or better. Okay, so we're just out of wall materials at the moment. You know, I'm actually not too unhappy about that. 11, got it. Okay. I can, yep. Okay, so this needs to allow bone. And the reason for that is that I don't want the bone in here, because it does not make any sense to have the bone here when the marrow gets made here. Which are we even extracting? Okay, let's... Yep. What's our food look like? We have no meat. Yeah. We have 31 meat. Okay. Cargo pods with more apparel. Okay. Hard to turn that down. Let's go ahead and do another allow everything. There we go. Yep, we have a hospital bed. If you need treatment, go get it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch this now to like 100. Let's do till you have 100. Let's do till we have 100, which is gonna make that pause. And 100. Okay. Just so we're not completely forever and ever doing it. Eventually it'd be nice if CC could go do something else. Yep. We're getting there, we're getting there. Major break. CC, what's the matter? Okay. So we're still dealing with the prisoner. A hyena, huh? Yeah, you're gonna die. Oh, whoops. You were like the worst person. Come on, don't kill the cat. Oh, dang it. Alright, well, that sucks. So that means somebody else is gonna be super sad about that. Oops. Yeah, what else? Yeah, there are no others. I don't understand how the same hyena does it twice. Yep. Go for it. I'm sure Keth would love to. Oh, why didn't you shoot at it, you stupid? This is ridiculous. Really? Thank you. Ridiculous. Oh, that's okay. It's just the way the game works. It's not the game's fault. But a couple people. Who's our doctor? Cece's sleeping. Willow's awake. Willow, what are you doing? Tending to Kath. Okay. So you're doing the things. It's just taking you. Oh, we can make a proper hospital now too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Where would we put that? Maybe just attach it right here? That could be good. So we'll start off with wood because that's pretty much the only thing we have to work with, and even not a lot of it. We'll put a door right there. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's time to vent the rooms. Yes. There's no reason that these rooms can't have a little AC. Okay. Now what are we making here still? Anything? No, we are not. Because we make those here now. There we go. Not perfect. That's okay. Go hide in your room. Go hide in your room. I'm totally cool with that. Did you get healed? No, not yet. That's okay. Alright, while everybody's healing up, I think we'll go ahead and make the break in the episode. I appreciate you all joining me for this episode. As we move forward towards getting our wall completed and being able to travel out on the map. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me. This has been another episode of Gaming with Gadget. If you're liking what you see, please don't hesitate to hit like and or subscribe. It does really help me out. And as always, thank you for watching. Gadget out.